Welcome back, and today we have B-Way grosses. So let's get into it. A Strange Loop did 88% capacity, which was down from last week's 86% capacity. Oh wait, it was actually up from last week's capacity, but the average ticket price went down, bringing it more in the $600,000 range. Again, I think A Strange Loop can survive, but not for too long. My prediction still stands that it could close this year, but if not, 100% next year. And they're starting to get to the point where if they get past 600, they're really they're probably just barely making their weekly nut, or their weekly operating costs, which most Broadway shows are like 600, 700, 800. I know B-More shows like 800, so I'm assuming Strange Loop is maybe the same level, but it's not looking great for a Strange Loop, which is sad. Beetlejuice, which I still think will close this year, most likely, sadly, but yeah. It continued to decline. It went up in capacity from 64% to 67%, but it's in the 924,000 overall gross range. Again, 900,000 is good for Beetlejuice, but it needs to be making $1 million, and the less weeks it makes $1 million, the less and less likely it will stay open. And again, I think I've already gone into why I think Beetlejuice isn't working, but with the inflation, ticket prices, family audiences being slimmed down to what they can see, I just think that, sadly, I think the time of the state of the earth, the world that we are in is not kind for shows like Beetlejuice. Come From Away went up from 79% to 87%, getting back in the 600s. Dear Evan Hansen, which only had 6 performances, did 700 versus last week's 900,000, but still 101% capacity. Funny Girl went in the 500s, going from 73% to 74%, and obviously Leah Michelle is coming in very soon, and God knows the show needs it. Hadestown went from 700 to 698% capacity, which was up from last week's 95%, but because the ticket prices are so low, it fell into the high 600,000s, which is very concerning. I would sound a red alert. Red alert! Red alert! I definitely do think that this show is in a bit of a troubled concern. I'm a bit concerned. Maybe it will do better in the fall, but if it goes past 600,000, that's when we're like, okay, it might be Hadestown's time. Hamilton did $2 million. Harry Potter did 89% capacity and $1 million. Into the Woods continues with $2 million again and 100% capacity. And again, so happy that Into the Woods has had 2 weeks of $2 million. I think this might be sometimes best revival financially ever. This definitely is getting another extension, for sure. MJ the Musical did $1 million and 100% capacity. Moulin Rouge, 97% versus last week's 93%, and going into the soft millions. Mr. Saturday Night stayed in the 700,000 range, going from 72 to 77%. Six continues to make $1 million, going from 93% to 92%. And then The Music Man did not have any grosses, so I will give you Wickeds, which was an 84% to 87% and making high millions. Those are the grosses for this week. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, sub, comment, and I will see you soon. Peace.